I have learned as I am getting older that life is just so precious. And because of that, I think about how can I be the healthiest version of myself. I want to chat with you about it today. Hey friends, Liz here with Full and Fulfilled. So excited you are tuning in today's video because I just came back from my walk and I have been thinking about this topic for a while now and wanted to just share some inspiration and healthy tips with you today. I recently have a family member that was diagnosed with an illness, and it just brings so much sadness to everybody in the family. And so I have been waking up thinking about this and just deciding to take actions into my own hands. Not that I haven't already, but it just brings me to think about my health a little bit more. And so I want to share with you some tips on how I am trying to be the healthiest version of myself. Not everything we can control. I totally understand that, but there are some things that we can control in our daily actions to just be the healthiest version of ourselves. And for me, one of my main focuses is food. Food is so important to how we live our lives. And I recently saw a post about, eating out just doesn't give us the real foods that we need. There's so many seed oils, there's so much fat, there's so many things outside of our control sometimes. So for me, I love eating meals at home that I know nourish my body. So think about what you can put in your bowl or on your plate to be the healthiest version of yourself. In my lifestyle, that's veggies and starches. That is my primary food. That is my food that I eat. And I know that I eat that. So that's how I fuel my system. Other people may have different things, but that allows me to be the healthiest version of myself. It's also really important that I get out and I walk. It's not like I'm doing crazy amounts of exercise and workouts, but it's so important for me to get out in nature and walk and get some vitamin D, which is so important. So I know that is one thing that helps me be the healthiest version of myself. The other one is going to be my relationships that I have with people. I say yes and I say no, and I say yes and I say no based on what I feel comfortable doing. And so I really have taken matters into my own hands and have decided that I'm not always going to say yes to everything, and that it's okay to have boundaries. And having boundaries help me be the healthiest version of myself. I stand up for myself. I'm bold. I do the things that fill me with joy. And that's saying yes and that's saying no. And that's just knowing that we have boundaries as people. And that's really important to start thinking about. So think about what kind of activity can fuel your soul. What kind of foods can keep you full and fulfilled, and think about what kind of boundaries that we need to have in our lives to bring us joy. We have so little time, so it's so important that we fill ourselves with the things that we enjoy. So make sure to set boundaries and to know what boundaries you are going to withhold so that you don't get into situations where you're wishing you didn't commit to something, or you're wishing that you hadn't said yes Do the things that bring you joy, and a lot of times you have to set boundaries. I hope this video was helpful. These are just things that I have been really thinking about and empowering myself to do more and more to really be the healthiest version of myself. And I hope that you can find those things in your life, because I think once you can put all of this together and you create a routine or you create a pattern that really works for you, you will find that joy in life, and you will feel so good in your body for numerous reasons, because you're active, because you're fueling yourself with amazing foods, and you've set boundaries to bring you joy. Life's too short to not have joy in our lives. So I am sending you much love and inspiration for you to think about how you can be the healthiest version of yourself. I'm so glad that you are here. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up if it gives you some inspiration. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you next time.